debates that go on out there about what does a man bring to the table, what does a woman bring to the table. And there's actually a lot that a man and a woman can bring to the table, and it all boils down to value. And value could be both tangible and intangible. And today I'm going to talk about one powerful value that a woman can bring to the table that a man needs. So it is a need for a man, and that value is peace. There is the peace that God gives, okay? There's the peace that the Holy Spirit gives. But then there is also the peace that a woman gives to a man. And that peace meets his needs. That's a need for a man. Peace is a need for a man. And it's an intangible value that a woman can bring to the table. Let me tell you something about the power of peace. Peace is the foundation for success. Peace is the foundation for progress. Peace is the foundation for progress. When a woman becomes the peace of a man, when a woman creates an atmosphere where a man can find peace, what it does is that it helps create an environment for him to succeed. When he goes out there to chase his dreams, to try to fight, to achieve things that he wants to achieve, he wants to be able to come back to a home or come back to a relationship where there is peace. A man that does not have peace in his relationship will be distracted. A man that does not have peace in his relationship will not be focused enough to pursue the things that he wants to pursue. And like I said, peace is a foundation for progress. When you have peace in your relationship or in your marriage, it's a leverage for you to progress. It's a leverage for you to speedily progress. Look at the man who is succeeding. Look at the man who is making or achieving great heights. You would find out that the woman in his life has ensured that there is peace in their relationship and there is peace in his home. Peace creates an environment that makes success come quickly. Peace creates an environment that makes progress happen easily. So it's important that as a man, you understand that peace is a need for you. That's number one. Number two, you learn to appreciate the woman who has decided to ensure that you have peace, who has decided to ensure that she creates an environment that is peaceful for you to come back home to rest, who has created an environment for you to be able to easily focus on the things that are important to you and not get distracted. That's why Solomon will say something important. He said that it is better for a man into the desert and live than to live with a contentious woman. It is better for a man to go into the desert and stay there and live there alone by himself than to live with a contentious woman. Another verse also in Proverbs by Solomon also said that it is better for a man to live at the rooftop, at the corner of a house, at the rooftop, than to live with a nagging woman in the house. What this is trying to say is that as long as I can go to the desert and have peace, it is better for me to stay there than to stay with a woman in the same house who doesn't give me peace. I am better off to go to the rooftop, at the corner of a rooftop, and stay there than to stay with a woman who doesn't give me peace in the same house. A contentious and a nagging woman is like the dripping of water that comes from the roof. You see where a roof is leaking and then it's raining, and the consistent dripping of water is very uncomfortable and it can damage things around the house. That's what it looks like when you have a woman who does not create an environment that gives you peace. Okay? So, peace is very critical. Peace is an intangible value that a woman can bring to the table. When a man is sure, or when a man is at a place of peace, he can achieve anything, he can pursue anything, he's not distracted, and he will achieve success because he has a woman who has taken care of the home, taken care of the environment, taking care of his life in terms of ensuring that the relationship that they both have is one that is peaceful. So peace is critical. Peace is important. Peace is a need for a man. So men, if you have a woman who gives peace, if you have a woman who has created an environment that is peaceful, appreciate them, love them. Don't think because you also maybe you bring more of the money to the table, then the value that you bring is more than what they bring. I'm telling you, peace is an intangible value that sets you up and serves as a leverage for you to be successful. All right, I hope this helps you to build a healthy relationship and to create peace in your marriage. Take care of yourselves, guys, and receive sense.